So I've been like insanely productive lately. Will it continue? No, but I will ride the wave while I can. So it is 6 a.m. right now. I'm about to go for a run. I have been reading about render passes and I am about to finish editing my last video. So hopefully that will be out before I'm done filming this one. I don't know. What can I say? Just follow the momentum. That's my best advice. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
All right, going for a little walk to coffee shop, and I actually got my OpenGL engine working again, so I think I actually might work on that. But we'll see how I'm feeling. Saw I do airball at the basketball court. Anyway, we'll check in later.
So I got a lot done today with the OpenGL engine. I will show that off a little bit because it's not quite working yet. I still have not gotten models. Well, I'm loading 3D models, but it's not showing up. I think it's just a positioning type thing. So gonna troubleshoot that. And I also learned how to use GDB, which is the command line debugger. The reason I stopped working on the OpenGL engine is because I had a seg fault and I couldn't figure out how to use the debugger to check that, and I didn't feel like going to Windows and using Visual Studio. I ended up actually going to Xcode and debugging it like that. But then I got another seg fault, and I was like, I'm not going back to Xcode again. So I just watched a quick video on how to use GDB. It's actually quite easy. So I did that, got that working, not crashing, not really working, but not crashing.
What up, hot girl walking? So last night I actually got the model loading. All I had to do was pass the model matrix into the shader, and I believe the lighting's already working. It looks like it, but you'd never be sure with graphics programming. But I don't know. I'm gonna check on that, and I will probably do a little bit of walk through the code a little bit later when I get home. But right now it's for coffee and hot girl walking. Remember the rules. All clothes need to be handmade. There, I break that rule quite a bit, but another rule is to get some activity. Don't make it weird. I don't have a shirt on. So I did not want to go to the gym. Is that a booger? Oh my God. I did not want to go to the gym today because, oh God, my hair looks so bad too. But I'm going to force myself to go. Obviously, I'm going to put on a shirt first. And maybe clean that booger. I watched a lean beef patty video, so I got a little motivated. Hopefully, I should blur that. Hopefully it's a good workout. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Okay, I ain't even gonna hold you. This workout was extremely difficult. I really didn't even do that much. But it's been so long since I've been lifting, and I'm just weak. I'm just fully weak now. Before this, I did some leg curl, and my hamstring cramped. It was so bad. And then this is about 60 pounds, which is about 20 pounds from my max. 60 pounds in each hand. so about 40 pounds for my max. And these were fairly difficult, but not too bad. It's been worse, but next, I filmed my leg press workout from a very bad angle because I didn't want people seeing me filming. So basically you can see nothing except for my sweaty ass face. This was hard. I was not even using that much weight, but it's been so long since I've been lifting, and it's just been a struggle. But all that matters is that we got in there. I'm just happy I got in there, and really that's all you can ask for. Ain't that the truth? After this, I did some leg extension, and I think after that I just called it a day. I thought about doing goblet squat, but I was baby giraffing all around that gym, so I was like, no, I need to go home. Look at how I'm walking. It's bad. It's so bad. But here's a little pump check. I think I got a little pump going. Okay, I'm back from the gym. That was my first leg day in like weeks, and boy, I need to keep up with my strength training because that was very difficult. Yeah, it was rough. I won't lie to you. But I'm glad I did it. And honestly, if you are done with your leg day and you're not walking around like a baby giraffe, maybe you should do more volume. I'm just kidding. Do what you want. But that's how I like to do it. Yeah, okay, so I just pulled the OpenGL project to my Mac, and to see if it works. I don't think it's working, but we're gonna see. Maybe we'll troubleshoot this live. Okay. I actually do think I know what the issue is, excuse me. But first, I want to actually install GDB on here. Boom. Oops. Install GDB. That way I don't have to build it for Xcode just to debug. And obviously, I'm no GDB expert. So bear with me, please. But I think I'll figure this out. But yeah, again, I'm pretty sure what the seg fault is. I think just the error handling I had was not working on Mac. But for demonstration purposes, we're actually gonna run it with the debugger. So just cd into the build directory, do gdb, and then oh dear, why can't I type? gdb / your executable. So it'll run it. I believe I'll just say start or run. Let's see. I gotta look at the tutorial. I don't know why it's saying it doesn't know. Let me try this to show the error density. What? Okay. Let me exit. leave this program. What the? It was working fine on Linux, I promise. Okay. Let's kill this terminal and then restart. This is so far is just going splendid. All right. Actually, let me check something. Yeah, so I am building it with debug symbols. That's what the tag G means. So it did built. Yeah, so we got a seg fault, which is what I expected. I don't. Alright, let's Google real quick. GD me don't run. What are you talking about? GDB claims a developer. Okay, so I guess it's you have to set the architecture. And why, bruh? This is so stupid. Okay, I'm giving up. It works on Linux. I don't know why it doesn't work on Mac. So we're gonna actually remove the build folder and recreate it. And instead of running it with make, we're gonna say cmake and create an Xcode project after that. I didn't do that. Okay, so it's tag capital G, Xcode. No C compiler. I got this error before. Okay, so we have to go Xcode. Select. Reset. Run a sudo. Type my doggone password. Installed. And close and reopen my terminal. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I wasn't constantly fucking up. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This worked on my other computer. CMake installed. May have to update CMake. Okay, I give up. We're gonna switch to Linux. Okay, filming this video has gone very poorly. I will not lie. Okay, let's go full screen. Okay, so I just tried to run my OpenGL engine on Mac. I may or may not put the footage in this video because it's quite embarrassing. I failed getting it to run. I failed debugging it with GDB, GB, and then I failed just creating an Xcode project to debug it in Xcode. It all failed. It sucked. I'm giving up. I'm gonna try. I'm back on Linux. Anyway, so let's just do that instead because I know it works on Linux. It'd be funny. Be kind of funny if it didn't work, but please goddamn work. That's all I'm saying. Okay, look at that. We got a 3D model, Look at that. We got a little backpack we can walk around. Notice the lighting is working. As you can see, the little the highlights where the point lights are hitting it. Isn't that cool? Obviously this engine is quite a bit less featured than my other one, but my goal right now is to actually work on this one a little bit more. cause I wanna like kind of divide my time and kind of keep them feature even feature wise, obviously. So this one has a lot more work to go to reach the feature level, and also just like cleanness of the code. It's got some spaghetti code in here that I need to clean up. I did a major refactor, which caused me to not use it, not work on it, because it broke everything. Actually I can show what the issue was. It was like kind of hard to figure out for me because I didn't know how to use the debugger on on Linux or in the command line GDB. So basically what I had happening was I had a a model and my shader. I was initializing it outside of the function, just like here, and the issue was that happens right as the program starts. So if we look at the main, as soon as main starts, it'll initialize everything outside of the main, since that file was being included here, gamescene.h, which was including gamescene.cpp, which was what we were looking at. The issue is that glad gets initialized down here, and you can't call any of the functions before glad and glfw are initialized. So that was the issue. So what I did is I moved those initializations down to here, and I just passed them into the scene. I think there's a better way to do this. I probably should just make the game scene a class, and that would make everything a lot easier. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. And the reason why the issue was with that being called before is because when it is initialized, it tries to create the shaders, and this GL create shader function is included in glad. It comes from glad, and glad was not initialized yet. So that was the issue. That's why I was getting a seg fault, and there was no way to see that because it was just saying seg fault. It was not actually telling me what was happening. So I had to run it with GDB. So if we cd into the build folder and then run gdb /OpenGL, then we can run, and then you can run it with debug symbols, and it will just run through the program, and you will actually be able to debug things, which is kind of cool. I like that. It's what I'm used to with IDEs, but I've been using NeoVim. There is a way to get to run things in NeoVim with the debugger. I've not learned how to do that, and I don't think I will, because there's too much shit to learn. I feel like I'm constantly learning things. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of learning. I'm just kidding. That's the whole point of this channel, but I don't want to learn that because it's too much. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna continue work on this and probably update it in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.